looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteers offense will have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the catch on the right side. On the run.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has got to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy.
Always got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes?
I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This crowd spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll give it to the back. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks. They've had these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
Looking to throw on first down. It's picked up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second. And this guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. First down and more.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Looking for room. It's Dallas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads quick. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Running through contact.
Yeah, not a great start.
These last two plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual threat quarterback. He
try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe he's sneaking a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative. Now that you got the negative play on offense. You've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute defensively.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run.
Jeez, how fast is this guy?
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision.
Ridiculous.
I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense balance.
No, that's the crazy part.
They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down, looking for more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab on the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice. Jeez.
End zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Some much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they open touchdown time in Tennessee. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Yeah, nice coverage. and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And the Vols send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best line.
Play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped after a 11-yard pickup at the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Handoff to the lone back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball
great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Completes it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and up on the over. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the right. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, power run here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, but just short 4 inches.
And he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again going forward.
Now on the sneak for it. The sneak scores it.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown. touchdown time in Tennessee. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little snow of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his big tight end. In enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys in that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down 93. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's only thrown for 2 touchdowns. We want to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense of getting ahead of the quarterback and making him think of the play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral it. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, you're making a positive out of it, David. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know that one falls incomplete. I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And this one will be
5 blockers. 7 blockers. 5 blockers.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally get to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Now facing a third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Flicks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Where's that fucking pass up there? Jesus.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Here we go. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this
Sold
offense
out.
stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up with a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Dallas. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now up.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. We'll show you what's going down. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome. But this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Walter. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On the fuck? Oh my.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse them.
And pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They booted away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they open touchdown time in Tennessee. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Under fire. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. Going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Yeah, the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it, make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Washington wants to go quickly.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he should.
There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. And the punishment has been extended.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Volunteers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking for space. It's Turner.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Interference. Offense.
On my offensive line.
That is a... costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was working to the end zone.
You were fucking 99 everything.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
It's third and goal and third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Quarterback moving. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on third down.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. He wants to throw it again. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the